he never like texted guys who play the game. I don't know, it's weird. Like, he never hits the person that they're supposed to play, and then he's like, trying to go and get so much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff. Is on tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hook it. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tip for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's how to make it. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna need something that can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down front. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
He just got the league, I don't know where he's from. Like an older black dude. Hope he's wearing white. Thank you.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera system incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. But the students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
People probably think they can pull my stream up and watch the plays I'm calling before the snap, but it's behind. Like, it's delayed by like 10 seconds. So you can't do that.
The folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football. As you get a look at first.
He said they're bundled up, but they're ready for football, huh?
The scene a few moments ago.
No, what?
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Yeah, I heard it.
These folks are fired up as their guys are
right,
ready to
cool,
do
man.
battle
I'll find
between the
one.
Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
McManus. Now he kicks it to the corner like I do. I'm weak.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He does. He's starting to do the shit that I do. I'm weak. Shit's fun. I like playing them.
They're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Well, Squishy Ball stuffed that. He engaged 8. Squishy Balls definitely stuffed that shit. He's about to beat me, no cap.
Play fake. Mayfield.
I clicked the wrong button.
Floated on him and it's intercepted.
I don't know what just happened. I threw it to circle.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that.
I don't know what just happened.
Pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear.
I threw it to circle, but my finger was stuck in between circle and X.
They've got to turn things around and figure this
threw it
out
to X.
because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I don't know what happened there.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
The 48-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown.
That could have been a pick.
Cleveland. Nick Chubb. Touchdown.
Dude, it's 13-mile-an-hour wind.
And the Browns are within an extra point.
Holy fuck.
This thing up. Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
There's 13-mile-an-hour gusts. Gusts, nigga.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
See, I just want to know why subs in Ashton Davis.
Brady now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
It is.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It brings up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
13-mile-an-hour gusts.
The kick by Parkey is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds.
Brady's pass.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A little bit, yeah.
1st down, Bengals.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Brady's throw there complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Well, I had to dive for the end zone.
Out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is a something.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 19th touchdown.
13 mile an hour gusts.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Browns 17. Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Brady on the bootleg. He uncorks it for Snead. And
He said he uncorks it.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Browns.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
38-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield rolling to his right. On the run,
Grant.
Jakeem
Grant.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And this one will be brought back to the 22. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
That play. I don't think I'm ever running it again. I literally hate it. I suck at that play.
Position, no matter what, whether it's running it in the pocket, out of the
pocket. It has not been going right for me
lately. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked at each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Let's take it in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Mixon with a first down carry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Joe Mixon, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
The ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
They'll run with Mixon, and this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon, and this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he's taken down, back at his own 7.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Mayfield on play action. On the crossing route.
He almost got me, dude.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. They go play action. Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and his
oh god, this is gonna be a
year.
mess.
And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Browns 31, Bengals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Cincinnati. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Look at Necker. That was a stinky ass, nigga. That's that guac ass, nigga.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I said that's that guac ass, nigga. Baker Mayfield, I'm slinging it. I'm beating the fucking passing record.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
St. Brown, go, 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 go.
From what you did before, because that worked, but you have to be
we need like 765 yards, but that's not going to happen. I need Baker Mayfield to destroy this defense.
Mayfield off the play fake.
Us.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him.
Fuck it, other niggas want to stack their teams. I'm going to run it up. Because niggas want to stack their shit.
Action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
You better got your feet in, Beckham. I was about to say, like, nigga, you had your feet in.
And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He's fed up with that shit. You are chasing that nigga. Your dad's fucking hilarious. Your dad's funny as fuck. You are chasing that nigga. He said, you know what? If my team ain't gonna do it, I'ma have to do it.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Here comes Cobb. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Caught right side at Snead. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Beckham. Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range down just shy of the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Browns are pouring it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Brady now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady, he'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Brady to throw again. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Bengals.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let... It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant, 56 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
52. Bengals 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb.
Suck that nigga Janovich's
the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide.
Dude,
to
Denzel
do
Ward
in
blitz.
play
He could have
call.
picked that off.
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence
really
of
want to
plays
pick that
that
either,
they got
'cause I
coming
need to,
up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
The Browns
He's
drive
probably
about
tired
to
of this
get
shit. He's doing the
started.
same play.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Here comes Cobb. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
2nd and 3.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5.
That's good.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. first turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Round 66. Bengals 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You want to play Fortnite after this? Or what we doing?
Here comes Cobb.
I mean, I have a quiz, but it's up to you if you want to play. Or do you just want to play for it later? Play it after. I mean, it's up to you. How do you feel about school right now? What's wrong? Nigga.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Here comes Cobb.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Browns. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
He's probably getting so fed up. I'm just breaking the record since niggas want to talk shit about the Cleveland Browns. Not Michael, but other niggas.
Where the trouble begins,
So I'm going to break all your records.
Tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up, trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, Brady. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And Brady will sneak it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. First down, Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
This game's lagging out.
23 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield.
Damn. What if this lags out?
And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Parking with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
One of the kids over there lagging the game out.
The kickoff unit is
The
out
Wi-Fi
on the field,
can't take
and they
this
will
shit no
send
more.
this. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Okay, I don't know why it's locked either, but okay, I'm coming. Watch this attitude. I don't know why the back door's unlocked. Did you lock the back door?
Yeah. Damn, none of my stats saved.